Om Shri Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome, respected friends. Salutations to you all. Gratitudes to you all. Congratulations to you all. Wishes and prayers for all of us. Today is the most beautiful auspicious day of Shri Krishna Janmashtami. So we start our day with our sankalpa only to begin with. Then in our common sense thought about Bhagavan Krishna only. We do the Vishnu Suktam chanting because Bhagavan Krishna is to come. Then we do the Balamukunda Ashtakam chanting. Then few minutes, very few minutes, we remember Lord Krishna, chant his name. Then we go for our Upanishadic study. That will be our program in our first class today, followed by which we will do our, in the second class, synopsis of Patanjala Yoga Darshanam, which we have studied till yesterday, the last padam, last sutra, that last Kaivalya pada. Just we'll browse through the sutras today, tomorrow, and today on this auspicious day of Shri Krishna Janmashtami. In our next class, we will do Shri Krishna Puja as well as Gita Puja, very precisely short Ashtotra chantings. Then we will begin the study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with Sri Adi Shankara Bhashyam. Today we will just do the beginning of, after the puja, the Sambandha Bhashya, because today is the great Janmashtami day. Then first chapter and up to chapter 2, 10th shloka, Bhagavan's Bhashya is not there, but we'll spend 2 or 3 days to go through it and then start with the 10th shloka, second chapter Bhashya as Bhashyakara guides us. All these our Shastra Adhyanams are our efforts just to tune to the Rishi Parampara, to the Shastras, to the divinity, to the truth for our spiritual evolution and emancipation. Then in our daytime class, Mandukya Upanishad will continue. Mostly our second Vaitatya Prakaranam may conclude today. Then we will have our youth class. In that we will do again Bhagavad Gita 17th chapter, Taittiriya Upanishad, the fifth or sixth Anuvaka. Then we have our Tulasi Ramayana, Hanumanji's entered the Lanka. That will be the topic. In the evening hour, we will do Sri Krishna Ashtottara Puja, etc. Then our Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana, great Shastra, Sri Vasishtaji is telling the Tattva Jnana Mahatmya. Very powerful in Vachana, he says 2, 3 things. Very, very powerful. We chanted yesterday, we'll reach to that today. Then in our beautiful Adi Shankara Grantha Rachanavali, we are seeing Kaupena Panchakam. We'll try to see it today. Then our Skanda Purana, how many stories, very informative, inspirational. Toward the end, we started yesterday Prashna Upanishad in our Prasthanatraya Parayanam. So our whole day is definitely filled by Prabhu Krupa with the Shastra Shravanam. Right now it's going on. As we become matured, paripakwa in all this, we will enter into deep our external, internal sadhanas. Thus the whole life be dedicated this way, solely, wholly, single-pointedly. For the Adhyatmikata, we can try our best invoking the grace of divine. Let us start with our Sankalpa Prarthana Shlokas. Om 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीश्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। आद्यशङ्करगुरवे नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। सङ्कल्पः ॐ शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अस्यां श्रीकृष्णजन्माष्टम्यां शुभतिथौ मम उपात्तसमस्तदुर्दक्षद्वारा श्रीपरमेश्वरप्रीत्यर्थं श्रीमहाविष्णुकृष्णादिसमस्तदेवतानां ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां प्रसादसिद्ध्यर्थं उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहाससन्थवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं विशेषतः श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मनः अनुग्रहप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां ज्ञानभक्तियोगादिप्रक्रियाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता शान्ति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्यसाधकसेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् श्री शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां दिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अद्यतनक्षणातारभ्य सम्पूर्णसमग्ररूपेण वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सम्यक् सम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां श्रोतॄणां महानुभावानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवताभक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति साधनाभक्ति सेवाभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातनधर्मभक्ति महता पितृभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं श्रीकृष्ण जन्माष्टम्यां शुभतिथौ श्रीकृष्ण परमात्मानम् उद्दिश्य विष्णुसूक्तस्य पारायणं बालमुकुन्दाष्टकस्य पारायणं तदनन्तरम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनसाधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदापि आद्यशङ्करभाष्यसमेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि पाद्यर्घ्याचमनीयान् समर्पयामि शुद्धोदक क्षीरोदक पंचामृतोदक क्षीरोदक शुद्धोदक स्नानीयान् समर्पयामि वस्त्रयुग्मं समर्पयामि उपवेदं दिव्यपरिमलगन्धान् हरिद्रा कुङ्कुमम् अक्षतान् आभरणान् अलङ्कारान् समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महाविष्णवे कृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। पुष्पैः पूजयामि। ओम अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः केशवाय नमः नारायणाय नमः आवेन्दुवाय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः विष्णवे नमः मधुसूदनाय नमः त्रिविक्रमाय नमः वामनाय नमः श्रीधराय नमः ऋषिकेशाय नमः पद्मनाभाय नमः दामोदराय नमः संकर्षणाय नमः वासुदेवाय नमः प्रद्युम्नाय नमः अनिरुद्धाय नमः पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः अधोक्षजाय नमः नारसिंहाय नमः अच्युताय जनार्दनाय नमः उपेन्द्राय नमः हरिये नमः श्रीकृष्णाय नमः। ओम पुष्पे पूजयामि धूपदीपान् समर्पयामि नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। ओम विष्णुसूक्तेन बालमुकुन्दाष्टकेन नामजपेन च तोषयामि। Because of morning class, we are pleasing the Lord through the Suktam and Stotram. Evening we will do the proper Stotram even in the next class. Just listen to Vishnu Suktam, feel Bhagwan Vishnu's all pervasiveness, and that Bhagwan Vishnu alone is taking avatara to Devaki Vasudeva, and then also in the hearts of every of the Haindava Sanatana Dharmi on today's day to stay permanently to bless every one of us. ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण परमात्मनः प्रीत्यर्थं महाविष्णोः प्रीत्यर्थं विष्णुसूक्तस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम विष्णोर्नुकं वीर्याणि प्रवोचम्य पार्थिवानि विममेरजागं सियो अस्कभायदुत्तरगं सधस्तं विचक्रमाणस्त्रेधोरुगायो विष्णोरराटमसि विष्णोः पृष्ठमसि विष्णोः स्नप्त्रे स्थो विष्णोस्योरसि विष्णोर्ध्रुवमसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा तदस्य प्रियमभिपाथो अश्याम नरो यत्र देवयवो मदन्ते गुरुक्रमस्य स हि बन्धुरित्था विष्णोः पदे परमे मध्व उत्सः प्रतद्विष्णुस्तवते वीर्याय मृगो न भीम कुचरो गिरिष्ठाः यस्योरुषु त्रिषु विक्रमणेषु अधिक्षियन्ति भुवनानि विश्वा परो मात्रया तनुवावृधान् न ते महित्वमन्वश्नुवन्ते उभे ते विद्मरजसे पृथिव्या विष्णो देवत्वं परमस्य वित्से विचक्रमे पृथिवीमेष एतां क्षेत्राय विष्णुर्मनुषे दशस्यन् ध्रुवासो अस्य कीरयोजनासः भूरुक्षितिगुं सुजनिमाचकार त्रिर्देव पृथिवीमेष एतां विचक्रमे शतर्चसम्महित्वा प्रविष्णुरस्तु तव सस्तवीयान् द्वेषज्ञ यस्य स्थविरस्य नाम अतो देवा अवन्तु नो यतो विष्णुर्विचक्रमे पृथिव्याः सप्तधामभिः इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधा निदधे पदं समूढमस्य पागं सुरे त्रीणि पदा विचक्रमे विष्णुर्गोपा अदाभ्यः ततो धर्माणि धारयन् विष्णोः कर्माणि पश्यथ यतो व्रतानि पस्पशे इन्द्रस्य युज्यः सखा तद्विष्णोः परमं पदगं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जागृवागं सत्समिन्धते विष्णोर्यत्परमं पदं पर्याप्त्य अनन्तरायाय सर्वस्तोमोतिरात्र उत्तममहर्भवति सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयते ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ श्री बालमुकुन्दाष्टकम् ॐ करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटे शयानं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि संहृत्य लोकान् वटपत्रमध्ये शयानमाद्यन्तविहीनरूपं सर्वेश्वरं सर्वहितावतारम् बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि इन्देवरश्यामलकोमलाङ्गम् इन्द्रादिदेवार्चितपादपद्मं सन्तानकल्पद्रुममाश्रितानां बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लम्बालकं लम्बितहारयष्टिं शृङ्गारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि शिक्ये निधायाज्यपयोदधीनि बहिर्गतायां व्रजनायिकायां भुक्त्वा यथेष्टं कपटेन सुप्तं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि कणिन्दजान्तस्थितकाळीयस्य फणाग्ररङ्गे नटनप्रियन्तं तत्पुच्छहस्तं शरदिन्दुवक्त्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि उलूखले बद्धमुदारशौर्यम् उत्तुङ्गयुग्मार्जुनभङ्गलीलम् उन्फुल्लपद्मायतचारुनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि आलोक्यमातुर्मुखमादरेण स्तन्यं पिबन्तं सरसीरुहाक्षं सच्चिन्मयं देवमनन्तरूपं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि. Let Bhagavan Krishna enter into the hearts of all of us. Now, 4-5 minutes only. What is to discuss is, lucky we are in the Sanatana Dharma, Vedika Samskruti, ancient, eternal. That in our Dharma and in our Dharma is in the whole universe. That Lord Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma, through the Vishnu Rupa, subsequently taking various avatars, he manifests to save the world and protect all the jivas to continue this beautiful play of the cosmos, the creation, the world. Among them, the eighth avatar is of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Ninth, we call it as Buddha Avatara. 10th is the Kalki Avatar. Sometime Buddha Avatara is not said. Then Krishna himself becomes ninth, Balarama becomes the eighth avatar. Now, not very far historically, maybe few thousands of years back, only then Bhagavan Krishna came and played his play Leela on this beautiful Punya Divya Bharata Bhumi. And we should not be so sleepy, lazy, extroverted, not to remember all these things. Let us remember all of them. Let us be in touch with them and feel that the Krishna was there and Krishna Anugraha still is there. Bhagavan Krishna left his Sharira But he is Parabrahma only, for Mahavishnu only. Anytime for anyone invoked, he will come. Second is what? Bhagavan Krishna has done so much of glorious Sat Karma, Punya Karma. All the phala of that will be there available for his bhaktas. Thirdly, very recent beautiful Krishna avatar. Right now, even now also, we have all the beautiful evidences, whether they are of the Gokula, whether they are of the Brindavana, whether they are of the Dwarakaji, Bhent Dwarakaji. So, how much clearly everything is there, details to accept the presence arrival of Bhagavan Shri Krishna on this horizon. In the same way, all the avatars, the rishis, munis, the great satsangas between the Guru and Shishya in the form of the Upanishads, they were all there in our ancient Bharata Mata. If you tune to them, irrespective of the time lapse, we can even now be the part of the audience of all those glorious things. With the more punya done, even in next time when avatars happen, we may even get a chance to be born at that time. All in all, the Parabrahma is there, Mahavishnu is there, Bhagavan Krishna has come, though he has done his Leela Samapti in this Yuga, he is always available for all of us for our worship. In this way, one of the avatars, one of the great Mahatmas, Gurus, living and also ancient, we have to hold on to more deeply, intensely, and then invoking their grace, we have to make our spiritual journey sure and certain and soon to reach to the destination. Now, Bhagavan Sri Krishna's avatar, how many things are there? No, we can't spend time the day, or your whole life also is not sufficient to see from him, so to learn from him. So, five things we learn today from Bhagavan Sri Krishna Avatara, and three commitments we take up. In those five things also, the sadhanas alone are indicated, plus three more commitments we can take up as today's Bhagavan Sri Krishna's Avatara Dinotsava. Beautiful feeling, isn't it? First and foremost is Bhagavan Krishna never became weak in his mind. Come what may. Never became weak in his mind of any sort of emotions. मन की कमजोरी हमारी बहुत है. Hmm. He was never weak in his mind. Throughout his lives of देखोगे लीलास, we don't see anywhere he has lost his balance because of the mind's weakness and succumb to something in spite of any type of obstacles, any type of problems. In fact, the amount of dukkha Krishna had got right from the birth till the most pathetic, all alone, living this world with nobody around. No, none of us put together also can have so many of the difficulties. Yet, he never became weak in the mind. So, he was always strong in the mind. That is what the first lesson we have to learn. Strong in our emotions, strong in our minds, all its positive attitudes, etc. One lesson quickly we are going through to do our next classes also. Second one is Bhagavan Krishna is never dull in his intellect. He was always very active and dynamic at his intellectual level with the sharpness and subtlety of all the knowledges required to respond to all the situations. Majidar Krishna's Zindagi. Throughout, right from his birth, then going to the Gokula, then after to the Vrindavana, then to Madhura, then to Dwarakadisha, all that Dwarakaji, he was always very sharp in intellect. So we also have to learn from Krishna's life. He let us not, we can't afford to be Buddhu in our intellect with no information or no knowledge. No. We have to have maximum informations, maximum convincing knowledges. Second one. Third one is what? Bhagavan Krishna never was lacking throughout his performance of the life, the inspiration. There was nobody around him to inspire. He himself was inspiring others. Before that, he got inspired from within and maintained that throughout. Whether it is playing with the Gwala Bala or the animals there or with Gopikas or giving love and receiving love from his parents, throughout his Leela we see. Even at the last moment of his life also, he was full of inspiration. Inspiration comes from the goal. The goal is always for him is the dharma samstapana ityadi as every avatara comes. From him we have to learn this art of keeping ourselves always in a mood of inspiration. This is the third thing on Sri Krishna Janmashtami. We can see in Krishna and learn from him. Fourth and beautiful one is he was again never miserable in spite of miserable situations of so many. And the biggest tragic most misery in his life, if at all something is there, is 16,008 wives. and and आश्चर्य कि he had an opportunity of becoming miserable 16,008 times. But unfortunately, कहीं 16,108 कहते हैं. Unfortunately, he did not make use of any one of them to become miserable. He was always in his own internal inner joy, happiness only. He has chosen to be happy. Then he has ceased to be miserable. SEIZE, cease to be happy. CEASE, cease to be miserable. He ceased to be happy, therefore ceased to be miserable. It's my choice. Situations will come in the course of the life's journey. Many things come, many things happen. So what? The moment we succumb to the situation and become miserable, half of our energy goes away. We can't respond to those situations. Conversely, when we maintain that calmness or smile or joy, the whole big problem becomes smaller. Then our intellect works sharp to find the solution for it. Whatever the biggest problem. This is from Lord Krishna. We can learn to be in that joyful, happy, cheerful disposition. These are all the result of the Tattvajnana. The Tattvajnani knows the whole world is Kalpana and Mithya. Therefore, he will not bother. Are Srishti karodo Brahmand janam le rahe mar rahe every second. Like the waves coming and dying on the ocean. That's the highest wisdom. And for any other reason, becoming miserable is pathetic. For every other reason or no reason, being joyful, happy is intelligence. Because that's the goal of life also. So Krishna was never miserable. Isn't it? मजेदार बात. एक चीज सीख सकते हैं. Very important. The last one was he was not a only theory speaker. He was a practical man of action. Isn't it? Even in childhood with his father, he used to go to graze the cows. He never acted कि मैं ऐसा हूँ ऐसा मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. Everything he was doing practically. How many Rakshasas is finished in his childhood? So practically. How much of advice everything he has done to Ugrasenaji when he was again gone to Mathuraji. And throughout we can see Bhagavan Krishna is a man of practice. He is not lazy lethargy. Many yuddhas, many the kingdom related things to be done. And he was a person of universal outlook. For the entire country it did seva. Wherever the negativity was there eliminated, wherever the good people were there invented, blessed. All active, all dynamic. करते गए हो practically doing, because ultimately what gives us a result is what we do, not what we know only. Only Atma Jnana without doing anything gives moksha because there's nothing to do. Any other jnana will never give the result unless it is followed by the practicality. So Krishna was a man of practice, always active, dynamically running here and there. जहाँ भी जरूरत है हिल भी जाओ, दिल्ली भी जाएंगे और दूसरे राक्षसों को या दुष्टों को मारना है तो उधर भी जाएंगे. इज इन द्वारका बट इज ऑलवेज इन दौरा. कोई ना कोई टूर में लगते ही रहते थे. फ्रॉम लॉर्ड कृष्णा these are the 5 things we can learn. Mind is never weak, it is strong. Intellect is never dull, it is sharp, with full of the knowledge. He was full of inspiration all the time. He was always smiling and joyful, and he was very, very active and dynamic, performing till that oldest age. He was 125 years when he left the body. तब भी he was ready to do that युद्ध. प्रभास क्षेत्र में एक दूसरे से उधर एट द एज ऑफ 125. He maintained his figure also. Beautiful. You can't imagine Lord Krishna become very old and wrinkled body and all. All avatars are always young. They grow in age, but their shariras being divine, their body won't be like ours. अदरवाइज अब भगवान कृष्ण को बुलाया, आए मानो. अब 5,500 का उम्र उनका, अब कैसे दिखेंगे? 5,500 साल. So on beautiful Krishnastami day today, while worshipping Krishna, we have to learn from him so many things. Just 5 we discussed. So many much more are there. Second thing. Third one is what? Related to Krishna because it is Janmashtami. As we said, commitments. So 3 commitments. One is what? The entire life of Sri Krishna we have to study. To know what is the meaning of completeness of life, living life fully. That is there for us in Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana. जरूर दशम स्कंद हमको पढ़ना चाहिए. Second thing is what? Bhagavan Krishna has given us 2 glorious shastras. One is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which is in essence of all Upanishads. We must study as thoroughly and as detailed as possible. Luckily today we are starting it after this class in Hindi with Adi Shankara Bhashyam, maybe in a half an hour's time. तो भगवान कृष्ण का लीलाएं भागवता we have to study, teachings of Gita we have to study, commitment. Third one, Bhagavan Krishna given again the teachings to Uddhavaji in 11th skanda of Bhagavatam. 10th skanda was Leelas. 11th skanda is again the entire teachings of everything. Moksha Marga he has done. उसका भी हमें पढ़ने का कमिटमेंट लेना है and fully engross into it. So his life is an inspiration, his teachings are inspiration, and upasana to him to invoke his blessings. When done, then we are celebrating Janmashtami. Not one day, every day is Janmashtami. Every day is Krishna is taking birth in our heart. We are worshipping him, we are studying him, we are learning from him, we are invoking his grace, we are walking towards reaching him only. Done? Like that, so much we can talk. Let us see in the evening also little bit. Now we will do our these 2 mantras 11 times, 11 times. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama 12 times. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare 12 times. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. 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 Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. That's great. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य वासः नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो विष्णुः मङ्गलं श्रीकुरुक्षेत्र बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय, बोल श्री सनातन धर्म की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Thank you. Be in Sri Krishna Smriti throughout the day. Om अथ श्रीकृष्णे यजुर्वेदीया श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदो ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. ओम अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. अथ पारायणं सिक्स्थ chapter. I think we have to start 5 mantras we chant. ओम अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः. ओम स्वभावमेके कवयो वदन्ति कालं तथान्ये परिमुह्यमानाः देवस्यैष महिमा तु लोके येनेदं भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रं येनावृतं नित्यमिदं हि सर्वं ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः तेनेशितं कर्म विवर्ततेह पृथिव्यप्तेजो निलखानि चिन्त्यम् तत्कर्म कृत्वा विनिवर्त्य भूयः तत्त्वस्य तत्त्वेन समेत्य योगम् एकेन द्वाभ्यां त्रिभिरष्टभिर्वा कालेन चैवात्मगुणैश्च सूक्ष्मैः आरभ्य कर्माणि गुणान्वितानि भावांश्च सर्वान् विनियोजयेद् यः तेषामभावे कृतकर्मनाशः कर्मक्षये याति स तत्त्वतोऽन्यः आदिस्स संयोगनिमित्तहेतुः परस्त्रिकालादकलोऽपि दृष्टः तं विश्वरूपं भवभूतमीड्यं देवं स्वचित्तस्तमुपास्य पूर्वम्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. गुप्ता जी आप ऑन कर लीजिए रिकॉर्डिंग. Thank you. ॐ ब्रह्मवादिनो वदन्ते किं कारणं ब्रह्म कुतः स्म जाता जीवामकेन क्व च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अधिष्ठिताकेन सुखेतरेशो वर्तामहे ब्रह्मविदो व्यवस्थां कालस्वभावो नियतिर्यदृच्छा भूतानि योनिः पुरुष इति चिन्त्या संयोग येषां नत्वात्मभावाद् आत्माप्यनीशः सुखदुःखहेतोः ते ध्यानयोगानुगता अपश्यन् देवात्मशक्तिं स्वगुणैर्निगूढां यः कारणानि निखिलानि तानि कालात्मयुक्तानि अधितिष्ठत्येकः तमेकनेमिं त्रिवृतं षोडशान्तं शतार्धारं विंशति प्रत्यराभिः अष्टकैः षड्भिर्विश्वरूपैकपाशं त्रिमार्गभेदं द्विनिमित्तैकमोहम्. So all these Brahmavadins, when they wanted to know the Karana of the Jagat, they had a good meeting. In that they proposed those seven things to be the Karana, but they understood they cannot be either by individual or as a group, because individually are not able to become the cause of the world, any one of them, Kala Swabha Ityadi. And if they are in a collection, any collection cannot work for an individual or the samashti. The collection of few things, assembly of few things, works for somebody else. Therefore, they have understood they may be the secondary karanas, but not the main. Then, therefore, outside you can't find the karana. Then they searched that karana inside. That's the meaning of te dhyana yoga anugata apashya. Then they saw the Devatma Shakti Swagunair Nigudha as the Karana for the entire Brahmanda or Srishti or creation. And then he appeared to be the Karanani Nikilani Tani Kalatma Yuktani Aditishtrati. He is the one supporting the Kala Atma, the Kala Selekar Atma Takka, seven secondary Karanas. He is the one becoming cause of the entire universe. Now, in this fourth mantra of that Karana Brahma, by now it should be very clear to us. One is Nirguna Brahma is always intact. Like in me, the pure conscious self is always intact as it is. Yesterday, in one of the texts, we were studying this topic. No, the self remains as it is. Yet, with my Shakti, am I not doing so many things? Are you not doing so many things with your Shakti? Same way, Paramatma with his Shakti, he is doing Srishti Sthiti Laya. At that time, he is called as Karana Brahma, which is not our goal. Our goal is Nirguna Brahma only for moksha. Karana Brahma also, when we do Upasana, like we'll be taught in the sixth chapter of this Upanishad, Shwethashwathara, we will see the Upasana. अभी देखा हमने पहले उनका उपासना करो बता रहे. Same thing, the repetition of the first mantras in the last sarga we saw, last chapter. So the Karana Brahma Upasana can give us up to the Hiranyagarbha sthiti. But there is no moksha in it. By now it must be very clear to us that the Nirguna Brahma alone is the hetu for moksha, should be our goal. So here, because the intellect has to be satisfied so that it is transcended to all its questions, the answers to be given as much as possible. Therefore, here the Karana Brahma is explained in the form of a chakra. Chakra Rupena Karanam Brahma Varnana. He is Karana Brahma only. Okay. So we have seen yesterday. In him, what are there? Ekanemim, तमेकनेमिं त्रिवृतं षोडशान्तं शतार्धारं विंशति प्रत्यराभिः अष्टकैः षड्भिर्विश्वरूपैकपादं पाशं त्रिमार्गभेदं द्विनिमित्तैकमोहम्. This shloka and next shloka, जितना हो सके उतना try to grasp the detail. Many other things, shlokas, topics, we just lightly see and give it up because of our इंटेलेक्चुअल लेथार्जी विच इज आवर ओरिजिनल, आवर ओन, खुद का अंदर से बनाया हुआ, तो इसलिए हम केयर नहीं करते. बट सम थिंग्स वी हैव टू स्टार्ट टेकिंग seriously so that that knowledge is gained, that knowledge is used, and then the benefit of that knowledge we gain. So these are the portions. When we thoroughly study, entire universe will be found to be the expression of Karana Brahma. Therefore, respect and revere it and serve it. Don't have any wrong feelings or relations or notions with this world. To train us in this only, the entire the Vigraha Aradhana, temple puja, the Nadi puja, the Pahad puja, all of them are only the bahana, only to see that our mind has no bhoga buddhi towards the world, so that the mind is not into very many restless thoughts mode. In that restful, thought free, calm and quiet mind, we can comprehend the Nirguna Brahma, which is our goal. That is how our elders have conceived and they have guided us. For that purpose, we have to know exhaustively this. This is the meaning of Antakarana Shuddhi. Wherein, because we saw the entire universe as the Karana Brahma, we only have respect, reverence for him. You know, the other day, it came in the Aitareya to his mother, the teachings. Beautiful, many topics came. One is relevant. Ki, how the husband looks at wife and how the son looks at the mother. Women is same. That was the topic. He has got the Matrubhava towards her, and the husband has the different bhava. So the bhava which makes the whole world, that was the entire topic. So when we have the bhakti bhava, the mind is calm, quiet. With that, we can do the research of the ultimate. Our main goal is that when the bhakti bhava is not there, bhakti bhava is there for the world. Because it is wrong, it is delusion, it has no end. Because it has no end, it through the process of creating vasanas, creating desires, it goes on pulling us to stay only in this world of samsara. That is why this portion and all these are all the this portion which we are studying is a basis for all the Purana, the expression. In all Puranas, what do we have is only Ishvara Kathas and Leelas. By that, we develop bhakti to Him, so that purify our mind. With the pure mind, inquire and discover the self. This is the whole game to be played. In a very precise, very clear, unambiguous. Apply that. Right now, Ekanemi is one name, the hub is what? The Maya, Prakriti. It has its own 13, 14 names that are given. Trivrutam. What are the three things with which that Karana Brahma expresses as the three gunas? Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas are the three Vruta. Remember, these all are expression of Karana Brahma and these are all expression of the Sushti also. Sushti Krama bhi isme aa gaya. Paramatma ka hi Maya Shakti, that is called Ekanemi. That itself expresses as three gunas, therefore Trivrutam. And that three gunas in their finer most manifestation, last, उसके बाद और कुछ नहीं है, is this Shodashantam. That is why the Antam word is used. Shodashantam. Like when you make a building construction. So for the building construction, the steel is required, the bricks are required, mitti ka ya cement ka, and then the tiles are required, plumbing materials required, the concrete is required, reti vagara, a set of items. That's all. To make a building, these are required. That's called antam. There may be thousands of things in the world, but not required. इतना ही चाहिए. अब इसी का मेल झोल से, कॉम्बिनेशन से, the whole building is made. like in your kitchen also, there are items, 100 items होंगे maximum, है ना, दाल मिर्ची सारा मिलकर, नमक मिर्च, अब उसी से आप सारा बनाते हो ना खाना वगैरह. Same way, these are the 16 final modifications of the Trivrutam, the Prakriti, enough with the mutual combination of them only. Okay, the entire universe which we are seeing at the samishti and vesti level is expressing. And in that only, the Brahma Vishnu Maheshwaradi Devatas also are there. Whatever the jivas you call, their upadhis, their instruments, all of them, and the outer gross world of objects, सब उसी से बना है. That is the meaning of Shodashantam. Okay. Then we have seen Shatardharam. Shatardha Aram. The 50, the Aras, they are the spokes of that wheel of the Karanam Brahma, and they are all pratyayas, the inner modifications of the chitta, the thoughts of the chitta, understandings of the chitta, etc. And those 50 are basically first divided into four. We have seen all of that yesterday. What are the four ones? Vipareya, Ashakti, Tushti, and Siddhi. The 50 aras or 50 pratyas are having the subheadings of Vipareya, Shakti, Ashakti, Tushti, and Siddhi. Again, the Vipareyas are 5, Ashaktis are 28, Tushti are 9. Panchavipareya Bhedaha, Tamaha, Mohaha, Mahamohaha, Tamisraha, Andhatamisraha iti. These are the 5 Tamaha. Tamaha, Moha, Mahamoha, Tamisra, Andhatamisra. These are the Viparyayas. In pure Brahman, they are all Kalpita. That's why they are called as Viparyayas. And we all hold on to them. Then what is Tamaha explained to us? Tamasaha Ashtabidha Bhedaha. Tamaha is again 8 types. Though it's not included in the 50. 50 may 5 of the Viparyayas. Viparyayas mein first one is Tamaha. Tamaha has got the 8 things. What is that? The 8 Prakriti, okay, which are always anatma, taken as atma, is called as the tamo named first viparya out of the 5 viparyas. Tatra tamasah bhedah ashtavidah ashtasu prakritishu anatmasu is ashtada prakriti, which is anatma, atma pratipatti, taking them as the atma. But Vishay Bhedena, because they are there, therefore Ashtavidatva Pratipatte. We call it as Ashtavidha Tamasaha Tamo named Viparya. Because आठों से हम तादात्म्य करते हैं, तो 8 तरह का तमो नेम्ड विपर्य भेदास. Tamas is having 8 Vedas. The Viparya named Tamas. 8 because of with 8 aspects of Prakriti, we have the Tadatmya, though they are Anatma. वेरी सटलिटीज. हम इसका सोचते नहीं है, इसलिए चलता ही रहता है. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ द फायर एंड द आयरन बॉल कमिंग टुगेदर inseparable as if like everything, a chair which is made of the wood having the name and form, so much inseparable. You can't sit on the wood and there's no chair independent of the wood. Inseparable they are. लकड़ी पे तो बैठते नहीं, कुर्सी पे बैठते. कुर्सी नामक चीज है ही नहीं बिना लकड़ी का. You can't separate them. In our aviveka, they get mixed up so much. The entire Vedanta is very subtle. Viveka karte hue, reality is accepted as real. The kalpita is accepted as kalpita. There may be vyavahara, but there should not be samsara. Kalpita given reality leads to samsara. Then, after that, mohasya cha ashtavido bhedaha. So, moha, mahamoha, tamisra, andhatamisra. First was tamasaha. Tamaha. Tama is said Ashtada Prakriti, which is Anatma, taken as an Atma. Moha is 8 types. What is it? Animadi Shakti hi Moha. The अष्टविध जो ऐश्वर्य शक्तियां है ना, अष्ट सिद्धियां, वही मोह है. With so much of effort and yoga sadhana, we may get all these siddhi, but they are all under the category of moha only. Done? Same way, dashavidaha mahamoha. The mahamoha is 10 times. What is that? Ki with 5 jnanendriyas, all that which is seen by our eyes, that means of this world, which have not seen but we have heard with our ears, but that in different lokas, these 5 types of objects are there for us to enjoy. है ना? In these दृष्ट अनुश्रविक विषय अनुश्रविक शब्दादि विषयेषु पंचसु पंचसु अभिनिवेशः महामोहः. Identifying with those indriyas and wanting to enjoy those 5 vishayas here and there, imagining that they are the cause and source of sukha, that is called as mahamoha. The 5 indriyas, therefore 5 mahamoha. But those 5 are here also drushta and there hereafter anushravika. Therefore 5 plus 5, 10 ho gaye. So if the Ashtasiddhi is moha, then the 10 indriya bhoga here and hereafter is called mahamoha. Okay, now what is Tamisra? Dashavidha mahamoha ityadi. Drushta anushravika bhedena tesham dashavidatvam. Why the 10? Because 5, 5 here and hereafter. Tamisraha ashtadasha vidaha. The Tamisraha is of 18 types. What is 18 types of? 8 of the siddhis, 10 of the indriya vastus. When we are trying to get them, when we don't get them, that the shoka dukkha is there now. That is called as 18 types of Tamisra. So anima siddhi koshish kiya nahi mila, dukhi ho gaye. That's called Tamisra. So to the remaining. So dushta anushravikeshu dashasu vishayeshu ashtavidayi aishwaryahi prayatamanasya. When we are trying, tad asiddhau. When it is not obtained, yah krodaha. That krodha which comes. First kamana tha, kama is not fulfilled. Therefore the krodha comes. Either not fulfilled or insufficiently fulfilled, or people who are obstructing us, or they are gone away. Various ways that response reaction comes. It is called as krodha. So krodha, when these 18 are not obtained, even though when we put effort, is called as tamisra abhidiyat. What is andhatamisra? Ashtavidhaischa. Andhatamisra ashtadasha vidaha. That also is 18. Again same Ashtavidaishwaryahi dashasu vishayeshu bhogyattvena upastiteshu. So they are all available for bhoga because we have earned it directly by our effort or through upasana by the grace of Lord. They are there, all these 18 of them. Bhogatvena upastiteshu. But ardha bhukteshu, आधा ही उनको enjoy किया. Remember, the ardha bhukteshu means half eaten. That is a literal meaning. But actually indication is what? These bhogas of the indriya vastus with the indriyas here and hereafter, then the 8 siddhis. Again they are born out of delusion, therefore they never will be purna bhukta, completely enjoyed. They are always ardha bhukta only. For few minutes at the time of bhoga, it may appear that पेट भरा वगैरह, but बाद में फिर से भूख लगती है. So naturally they are ardha bhukta only. So here ardha bhukteshu mrutyuna hriyamanasya. When the mrityu comes and taking us away at that time of death, अभी मरे नहीं, मरने के समय यह शोकः जायते. That shoka comes. That's called mahatamis or andhatamisra. What is the nature of that shoka? It is like this. Mahata kleshena ete praptaha. With so much of difficulties, these 8 siddhis and those 5 or 5, 10 objects have obtained them. Nacha ete maya upabhuktaha. I have not fully enjoyed them. प्रत्यासन्नः च अयं मरणकालः. अरे बाबा ये मरने का टाइम तो आ गया रे इति. That type of shoka feeling is called as andatamisra iti uchyate. So in this way, the five viparyas are explained. Tamaha, moha, mahamoha, tamisra, andatamisra. So viparyas are explained. Now we have to see the 28 of the Ashaktis, 9 of the Ashtasiddhi, 9 of the Aishwaryas. Okay. 9 of the Tushti, then 8 of the Siddhis. Viparaya, Ashakti, Tushti, Siddhi. We have seen Viparaya. Now the 28 Ashaktis, 9 Tushti and 8 Siddhi. Na? So what are the 28 of the अशक्तियां यह बताते हैं. विपर्य भेदाः व्याख्याताः. by 5 of the viparyas we told you. तमः मोह महामोह तामिश्र अंधतामिश्र. अशक्ति अष्टाविंशति धा उच्यते. The Ashakti is also 28 times it is. All of them are Shatardharam, the 50 of the spokes of the Karana Brahma we are discussing. So what are they? Ashta Ashakti Ashtavinshatidah Uchyate. This is what? Ekadasha Indriyanam Ashaktayah. First, the 11 Indriyas we have. 10 Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, 1 mind. So, Ekasha Indriyanam Ashakta. All the 11 Indriyas are non-capable of working. I can एक एक जन्म में एक एक इंद्रिय कम होता है या नहीं होता है या अच्छा होकर ही धीरे धीरे वीक हो जाता है, बट वी बिकम अशक्त. सो ओल्ड एज में भी होते हैं बहुत बार. एट द टाइम ऑफ द डेथ तो सारे इंद्रियां अशक्त हो जाते ही हैं. सो एकादश इंद्रियाणाम अशक्तयः. व्हाट आर दे? मूकत्व, बधिरत्व, अंधत्व, प्रभृतयः. मूकत्व द डम्ब, अंधत्व ब्लाइंडनेस, बधिरत्व द डेफ इत्यादि बाह्याः. These are 11 ashaktis related to 11 indriyas. Mind is not functioning through them. Mind is 1, 10 of them. Total 11. Then one, antakaranasya purushartha ayogyata. Okay. Tushtinam viparyena navadha ashaktihi. So, again I am saying antakaranasya purushartha yogyata atushtinam viparyena navadha shaktihi. So, the 9 types of ashaktis are absence of 9 types of truptis because of the internal problem in the antakarana. So, they are the 9 ashaktis. So, 11 plus 9, 20 हो गए. 11 ashaktis are because of indriya and the mind. Again, अंतःकरण में खोट होने के कारण आगे बताने वाले जो 9 तुष्टियां, तृप्ति, कंटेनमेंट्स नहीं होते हैं, नहीं पा पाते हैं, अशक्ति कहते हैं. They are the 9 ashaktis. 20 out of 28, 20 are told, only 8 are left. Now next one, siddhi nam viparyena, that all the ashta siddhis are not at all there. We are zero in them. That is called as 8 of the ashaktis. Not having 8 siddhis is 8 ashaktis. Not having 9 tushtis is 9 ashaktis. Then 11 plus 1, 11 indriyas and 10 indriyas and 1 mind. Their inability functioning for whatever reason at any of the time, they are 11 ashaktis. तो कोई इंद्रियों का अशक्तियां, मन का अशक्तियां, तुष्टि नहीं रहने का आशक्ति, अष्ट सिद्धि नहीं रहने का आशक्ति. टोटल मिलाकर 10 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 is equal to 28 आशक्तिस. सो विपर्य हो गया, अशक्ति हो गया. Now this tushti and siddhis we have to see. The 9 tushtis are explained from this here. Tushtihi navadha. Okay. Thereafter it's a big one. Pura all the tushtis are told. Then siddhayaha vidhiyante. Then the siddhis will be told, which we will study when we meet tomorrow. Today we'll stop it. Om 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Paramanushibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Namo Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Mm. Thank you. We'll stop here.